All right.
Good afternoon.
Are we live? It's almost afternoon.
We are
It's
live.
lunchtime here at Memory Bound almost.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, this is part 2. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd. I'm looking at just to confirm that. And we're on part 2 because you know what? Memory Bound lost internet. Totally wiped out. No internet for a while.
And that's hard when you don't have your internet.
Hard.
Yes.
It's very hard in many ways, not just video streaming, but many ways. So welcome back. If you missed part 1, then no worries.
You can go back and watch.
You can go back and watch it. So today we are on part 2. And what we're doing, I'll just tell you I told you all of this on part 1, but we'll just tell you we're showing you some new product because we have been getting so much in that the gals are all out behind the camera putting things away and trying to make room for everything. And we're showing you a little bit of new stuff. And then Tammie made a whole bunch of cards for us with the little stamp and die set from Studio Light. And it's called, I got to look at it again because Clover Frame. I knew this before. I had to look it up. So we're going to show you how to use this.
Isn't that just the sweetest
It's
little
very
card?
sweet, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So we have a few more new things to show you, and tomorrow we're going to be back and showing you a lot of new things too. And Katie and Doug are behind the camera doing all kinds of stuff, and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it's all right.
Are we all good? Okay.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
We don't know if we're good. Well, it says welcome back. Hi, Lisa. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back, you guys.
Janet can hear now.
Whether you are live or later, thank you for coming back. We appreciate that more than you know. We're going to get this going, get the show on the road, aren't we, Katie?
Oh, yeah, we can. We are persevering.
And I don't know if I said it or not because, I don't know where we're at right now, but I'm Kelly. And
I'm
Katie's
Katie.
here. Yep, and Katie's here. And you're at Memory Bound in Iowa. We're in the central Iowa. We're going to show you some new things, and then we're going to show you how to use that stamp and die set that I think you're going to really like. So let's flip over here, Katie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to go down to our other camera because we were in the middle of showing you the new All and Create.
Go ahead.
And, that's that kind of funky, cool. They've got tape, they've got stamps, they've got dies, they've got paper. And here we are. We're going to get back into showing you these funny dogs. This is called Wacky Wolf
Did you want to
Tails.
just show these real quick again? Because I think some of them you were going
okay.
Well,
I like this, Katie.
Yeah.
All right,
And you're gonna almost like,
Darla said she tried to place an order, it was spinning. And it probably maybe had to do with the internet things. We don't know, but
with our internet here.
Okay. No.
all right.
It might be. You know
so
what?
Here we go. We're going to move on, and we showed you these die cuts. We had Playful Streets, and we had Bizarre Bliss, and we showed these. But Katie, you said we might be kind of juddering a little bit, like was it going like this?
It was in your hand. Kelly's mic is not good. That's because maybe it's on your chest. Put it on your thing. There you go.
We'll see if that works.
See, our name tags are also mic holders.
They are. There are a lot of things.
There we go.
All right.
Sometimes
so there's
we put them on our shirt and they get skin covered.
Let me get rid of that. All right, and then we showed you the Rough Life.
Oh, okay.
And again, we're
this
sorry.
morning was a little rough. This is Katie and Kelly right now.
Yeah, this is.
There you go, Katie and Kelly.
This is probably what I feel like, Katie.
Oh, okay.
This guy right there, and that is Wacky Wolf Tails. So there are these hilarious dogs and cats, and I don't know. I wouldn't say junkyard.
They're like kind of industrial type.
They are,
yeah,
and they're really big. Don't judge by the size on the package; they are bigger than that. Like this dog would be perfect for the front of a card or a scrapbook layout. And then we have Skyline Sniffs. Skyline Sniffs. I think we showed this one.
Yeah,
so this dog,
right,
Katie gave me a ruler. So he's 3 inches wide and about 3.5 inches tall. So 3 by 3.5.
That's great. I could see Penny color these.
Oh my gosh, she'd do amazing.
Yes.
Well, let's move on to the cat. So here's Grumpy Traveler.
Okay, this is
Look
kind
at
of
that cat.
Yeah, I look at the screen where I could just look at you and see it in real life. I mean, what a thought.
So it's got little street signs. It's got, I don't know, barrels. That looks like some booze bottles.
Oh my gosh,
some drippy
these could
things.
be fun.
They are really
Aren't
fun.
they?
And the next cat one is Curious Roofer. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why, but that's probably how I felt, Katie. I think I felt. There's a little mouse there. There's just lots of stamps on there. And these are brand new. We don't even have them out on the floor yet. So they are not priced. So I'm not sure how much they are. But this one
Look
is
at that cat.
Mischief Meow. And
some sardines?
I don't even know what some of this stuff is. Oh, I think you might be right. So again, this cat, he's about maybe 2.5 by 3.5.
Oh, I'm just upsetting myself. Sorry.
2.5 by 3.5. So there's that one. And then we have some non-cat and dog stamps that came in.
Perfect for junk journals.
Oh my gosh.
These are perfect where you can stamp them in the background.
This is called True North.
I like these. We've been selling a few of these this morning already.
Have we really?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't paid any attention. Midnight Arcs.
And there's 3 stamps in there?
Yep. Yes, there are 3 stamps.
These are great for junk journaling.
And we have Stained Geometry.
They just add that little touch of filler in her.
I agree. I think they're really great. Ink 15. There's a lot of them too. Now this one's got 2 stamps. Oh no, it does have 3. It's got kind of a skinny stamp over here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So it's got 1, 2, and the little skinny one. And that's ink 15. And then we have Arts Stellar. I don't know where they get the names, but you're going to find all of these online under shopping, and All in Create new releases.
And you can do it right from your chair.
Yes, you can.
That's a great thing.
From wherever you're at.
Yes, it's way too easy.
This is white seal, so it looks like a lot of postage type marks. And Starline K.
Again, if you see the screen say DC, I am just focusing on the product.
I'm moving around, so that makes it
seems
hard.
a little blurry.
And this one's Dynamics.
Ooh, I like that one too. Those are really good ones.
They're really good ones.
Yeah.
Very cool. So that's new from All in Create. And then we have a new stamp company called Trinity Stamps. It's all right. And we actually applied for an account with them, Katie, way back when, like a couple years ago. And they were at the trade show. And I'm like, oh yeah, Trinity Stamps. And they have really cool stuff. This one is
I really like these, and I was excited to see these.
Up. So this stamp set has got your light bulb, and there's your little filament pieces. Remember filament from, was that a Disney thing at Disney World where they had filament? That there was a little character called Filament.
Okay, so I believe you.
Yeah. Okay. And then look at this. You are brilliant. You make this world a brighter place. You light up my life. Let your light shine. I love your bright ideas. What's up?
What's up? That's what I'm going to ask you
love
today.
Your watts.
What's
love
up?
Your watts. What's up? And it does have, that's $15.99, and the coordinating die is $6.99.
I just have to say, this reminds me of Kelly. We used to get those light bulbs in that look like jars. Did. And that you had the idea to do for graduation, and it was such a cute idea. And this is when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be a graduation
and it
card.
Does say your future is bright,
yes.
So it would make a great graduation. Or maybe a new job.
Yes.
Or maybe retirement, Katie.
Yeah, or maybe you just had a good idea.
I've been waiting all my life for this stamp. I have. This was Smarty Pants. And the last several years for graduation, I have wanted to use the Smarty Pants candies and make a graduation card, but I could never. Do you remember that, Katie?
Yes, I do.
I could never find the pants. So
you have found your pants.
I know, and it says, "Congrats, Smarty Pants, you did it. You're a genie." Sorry, guys, I don't know what that means.
You're a genie.
Oh, a genius.
Genius.
Oh, that's an S. I thought it was a G. Okay. We're only going downhill here, you guys. And then thanks for the great jeans, and it's got mom and dad on it. So I
thought that was pretty clever.
They're $15.99, and there is a coordinating die set that goes with it. And just wait, because we have a couple samples.
And I'm sitting here going, "What's up, Jeannie?
What's up, Jeannie?" Oh my gosh. Okay, Carol says his name was Figment of your imagination.
What movie
was
sorry,
it wasn't Filament, it was Figment. So thank you, Carol, for straightening us out.
Our own Disney movie with all the names that we come up with.
Yeah, we probably could start our own Disney World, Katie.
We could.
Although, Katie, I had a staff member that told me this was her happiest place on earth.
Oh, good.
And it was Mel, and she's spinning in an office chair telling me that. And I'll never forget that moment. It made me feel good. So Trinity Stamps sent us a couple samples that go with this stamp set, Smarty Pants. And you can see they've cut out the pants. And these are actually heat embossed with white ink. And I don't know that you can see that. But isn't it cute?
Neat card. Yeah. I like
and then
that.
This one says, "Thanks for the great jeans."
That is so cute.
And it's actually kind of a shakery card.
I see. Because
it's like a piece of vellum, Katie, that's folded with little things on the inside of it. But if I shake it, it'll probably just blur.
Oh no, it doesn't.
But you guys, what I want to do is get some Smarty Pant candies and put with these pants. So anyway, I have been waiting all my life for those.
You have. I'm so happy for you.
And this one is called Tiny Mugs, and it's $8.99.
And I've already got that one.
Katie, I was gonna say, it says Katie all over it.
And I might have those size mugs at home, but I don't have these.
But who cares, right?
Yeah.
And then this one is called Cool Clipboard, and
Tim
Holtz has the clipboard that's been really popular, and Teresa made lots of samples with it. And this one's bigger. It is bigger, so I think it's even cooler.
We're out of the one that Tim Holtz has, right? At this time.
Yes, I think
that is a vault one. Yeah.
And guess what this one's called, Katie?
This is called cone.
Ice cream cone. Yep, okay, ice cream cone. Right. And you can cut out multiples of this, so you can have more layers.
Oh.
So depending on how big, and here's your little, if you have a dip cone or something, and it's got the cherry.
I wondered if you could somehow fit a gift card into that type thing. Yeah.
Maybe if it sticks out and the ice cream goes over the top of it. I just thought that was darling, and I just thought it'd be so fun. And it's big enough for a scrapbook layout.
Yeah, my boys love ice cream.
And this one's called Simply Sentimental Hello.
All right. I have a comment about all this, don't I?
All right, you do. I love it.
We, meaning Nicole and I, bought this yesterday because it says a happy paper. Do you see that?
Right here, a happy paper.
Yeah,
and
like
Nicole said she didn't know what
we
that
had
meant.
no idea, but we thought you could say hello, a happy paper for you. I just wanted to say hello. I mean, it's just the cutest, and I love the hellos and highs. And don't forget the little high above the E in hello at the top.
Oh, yes, you don't even see that. There's another one. There's lots of stamps on here.
Oh, I just think this is
great. The bigger ones go really well with the small ones. Hello, I've been thinking about you. So you and Nicole both got that.
We did.
We're gonna have to do a reorder.
Yeah.
And then the last thing from Trinity Stamps is the coffee mug card.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
It's really cool, and it holds a gift card. So you got this extra piece here, and you can stick a gift card right in there, and it can go right inside your coffee card.
And talk about for hot chocolate or coffee, or what else do you put?
Tea. Mug card. You could say, "I miss your mug," or something like that. You know, you could put a lot of different things on here.
Or you could put, "What's up, Jeannie?"
Yeah. Hey, Smarty Pants.
I miss your mug.
Okay, now we're going to look at Hero Arts, because this is brand new from Hero Arts.
These are fun.
And these are really fun too. This is called Miss Detective.
Isn't that fun? Have you ever done a murder mystery?
A long time ago.
Yeah, so have I.
Now, there are lots of samples with this, and we'll try to get some posted. I saw this at Market, and I took pictures, and I'll try to find the pictures of this because it is so darn cute. Mm-hmm. And then here, look at this magnifying glass. That's the magnifying glass set. So you can see the dies.
Oh, how about soup in a mug for someone who's sick? Hope you feel better.
I like that. That's a great idea.
These are good.
I love it when you guys have ideas.
I found you. You did it.
So there's the die set. And then there are stamps that go with this. And it is called It's No Mystery. So it's got case closed. The evidence is clear. The secret is out. And Katie, I'm pretty sure these are going to fit inside of here.
Yeah.
So you could add them to that. And it says, "I'm so thankful for you. You're incredible. You've made a big difference. You've got it all." So lots of different words on that. Hero Arts has a new... How
you doing?
Hi, we're good. Hero Arts has a new creative director. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot more from Hero Arts, Katie.
Oh my gosh. Did you see Val says that she says, put a portrait picture on the mug with "I miss your mug."
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Yes. It was good to see you. You take care.
It says put a portrait picture of the mug and then say, I miss your
oh
mug.
my gosh, I love it.
Oh, that's a good one.
And you could cut this in half if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't have to be a card base. And look at the stencil. I love this, Katie.
Oh,
Very,
it's like
very
a
cool.
herringbone.
It is. It's got two different stencils, and when you use them together, it's going to look like herringbone, which kind of goes with your, you know, the whole detective thing. So if you want, you can scan the barcodes in the little message for Janet. All right. Then, oh, wait. And I've got a couple more Hero Arts here. This is a little taste of what's to come next week. And these are your kitchen utensils. They're dies. And it's a little peek of what we're doing next week here at Memory Bound. So get ready. We're kicking it off on Monday, and you might see somebody from MBTV on Monday for that. So hint. And it is called Kitchen Tools. It's $14.99. And Katie, I
don't think
we've
ever had tools like that size.
I don't think so either.
That's
They're
a
perfect.
great set.
Now, everyone, this is called Balloons. It's $15.99. I ordered this for Penny, and she has not seen it yet because she's got some cool coloring techniques, and we'll ask Penny if this is going to work for her.
I think that is amazing.
But it not only has the balloons, but it also has the words with it, which I think make it extra special. So get ready for some Copic marker coloring with that. All right, now we've got some staff members up front that are kind of excited about these.
I can think of a few.
It's amazing how many people here have vintage cars. So that's really crazy. So anyway, but these are here. This is the timeless truck, and it's got layers, but it's a nice size. As you can see, it's probably about 5 inches wide. And that is the timeless truck. And then you're going to see the classic car. And I'll turn that over. Again, it's probably, I know, isn't it cool?
Janine thought it was good. And Janine doesn't mind the little pieces, so she was really excited about these cars.
So we've got Becky here that has cars, Janine, Rhonda, and now Doug and I have a classic car too.
Yeah, like classic cars.
And this one's called Muscle Car. It looks kind of like a Chevelle to me. These are great for like masculine cards. And then it has the speedometer. This could be classic, or it could be just for any type of car, vehicle, new license.
How fun is that?
Isn't it big, Katie?
It's really big. Would you like to measure it?
It's really cool. Oh, here we do have a ruler. So it is, whoops, I got to go inches. I never got into the metric thing. It's about 3 3/4 inches in diameter.
So it still would fit on a card front for sure.
It would.
And then I noticed it has some words at the bottom, and that is what's going to be at the picture.
Oh, here in the picture. So that's coming up next. And this is the stamp set that goes with it. And it also has dies. So you have your coordinating dies and you have your stamps. It's $26.99. Thought you could use a little pickup. And you guys, I love puns. So here you go. Thought you could use a little pickup. Enjoy your new adventure. Have a classic day. Have a wheelie great day. Wishing you endless miles of joy. So that is pretty cool. And then there's also a die set called Classic Sentiments. And this, again, it has the shadows and the words. And they're a little smaller, which I think is kind of nice too. So that's Spellbinders. And then Spellbinders, Katie, I figured you were going to love this next
idea. Good with Rust and Rev.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be amazing? We should put those in Rust and Rev.
We might have to, because I don't know where else we're going to put them.
Right.
So funny. We're out of room here, guys. We're out of room at Memory Bound. But this one I thought was really cool too. This is the push pin notes. And so it looks like a Post-it note. And it's got that extra little die here that you put here to give it some dimension. And what I would do is put a little pop adhesive underneath there. And then you've got your push pins. And that's $14.99. And we also, I'm going to bring in this Better Press plate, Katie, because this actually does your notebook looking paper.
And Nicole got that right away because we were thinking how you could use it for anything.
You could. It would make a great journaling thing. So it's got your lines for your notebook paper, and then it's got the large plate to make your, they did it here in traditional notebook paper. And then you've got to do, dear friend, today, and just a note to say. And those are here also for in the plates. So
so much you could do with that.
You could do that onto here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You could
Well,
do your
also
paper.
you could do it, and then you could cut them out of the Tim Holtz vault die or that the clipboard die.
Oh yeah, you could.
You
do
could
it with
use
the
it with the
clipboard.
papers. Yeah.
You could also use
yeah.
these torn edges.
Oh, I like those.
Torn paper edges with this plate also, and you get 3 cutting dies, and then you have your positive and negative on those.
I like those.
That's $9. It's a different price. So that's new from Spellbinders, and then this is also from Spellbinders, and this is a stamp and die cutting set called Sending Smiles. So you're going to get sending in a die along with your shadows, and then you're going to get dies. This stamp is cool, Katie, because it's all hooked together.
Oh, that's
nice. So you
nice.
stamp once, and then you can cut once, or you can cut them apart if you want them separate. But otherwise, I think it's kind of cool.
It is.
Because you can do it all at once.
And you can do it several times because you're only stamping once and die cutting once.
Yeah,
So
just do a bunch of them and save them, and you're good to go. Sending Smiles.
That's a great stamp. I like the shadow.
Okay. So there's a question about the Better Press die, it looks like. So this is actually a press plate. These are plates, and you do need the Better Press to use this. And it inks and it embosses at the same time. So you do need the Better Press system, which is amazing. It works really well. And we do carry that here at Memory Bound. We have a whole category for Better Press. Okay, you guys, we got one more collection to show you, and then we're going to get on with our actual crafting today. And the next one I want to show you is the Vintage Makers from Katie Petit with Arden Creative Studio. So this is her latest collection, and you know, Katie, we're a big fan of Katie's. I think she's probably a big fan of Memory Bounds. And I got to see her when I was at the trade show. And I'm going to just open the paper to give you a better look at it. It is Wednesday, Hump Dump Day, Humpty Dumpty Day. But I think you need to see the paper so that you can decide, hey, do I want this? And this isn't a tablet. It's the 6x8 paper pad.
With a little tiny.
And we'll just flip through it so you can get an idea of, oh, that's awesome. Katie just brought us a basket. Oh, our Katie. Let's see, Katie, our Katie.
So is this the new?
This is the new Vintage
All right,
Essentials.
I haven't seen this, so please pardon the oohs and ahs that come out.
Katie, those are like daisies.
Oh, let's be already, ooh. Those I like.
You get 2 sheets of each paper, and it's not a slick or shiny paper. It's got a matte finish.
Does it only come in the 6x8?
Yes, it only comes with this.
And on the camera, it looks a little more brown, but it's more green.
It is a little more green, kind of olivey.
And it's only in the 6x8s.
Yep, it just comes in the 6x8.
Oh, isn't that pretty though?
Yeah, it's really good. Tell me what you guys think. And there's that. And look at, okay, then when Katie showed us this at the trade show, these are punch outs. So all of these words, Katie, are punch outs.
Those are punch outs?
Yes. So it's not just paper, which I think is really amazing. And you get 2 sheets of the punch outs. And they are front and back. So if you want to stamp something on the back, you can do that because you've got 2 of everything. And then these are punch outs also. So there is some more punch outs. And again, they're 2-sided, so they're printed on the back, but they're blank. So they're a little different.
Oh, they can hear you turning the pages.
Oh my gosh.
They can hear the quality, and it is very good quality.
It's
Would
really
you say
nice.
It is?
Yeah, I think that's one thing about Arden Creative Studio. They are all about quality.
Gosh, it's so pretty, Kelly.
But I just wanted to flip through it so you can see how pretty it is.
And again, it's more green than brown.
Look at the music paper, Katie.
Isn't that fun? Oh, there.
It's kind of a greenish brown. All right, so that is the paper pad. That's 6x8. And then we have to open one more thing here to show you because I really want you to see all of this because it is really nice. And Katie showed me this at the trade show, Katie Petit.
And remind me, do you have a video on Facebook when you were talking with her?
We do.
Okay.
So there is a video here on Facebook where Katie was showing this.
I'm going to focus. It doesn't really want to focus on the paper because it's white.
This is the Foundations paper pack, and this is a variety. It's not all paper. Like here's some thinner, like almost, it's heavier than collage paper, but it's very thin. And Katie was really excited about this because it has lots of different things in it. Here's another piece that's kind of thinner, and maybe, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little thinner. And then this is a piece of that heavy cardstock.
Oh, you can see almost that it's heavier.
And so is this. Oh, but they're not this. Oh, they are the same. Okay, they're the same. And there's the back. And then we have some vellum.
I love vellum.
Yeah.
I need to start using more vellum in my demos.
And then Katie, look at this. It's like fabric.
Does it feel like fabric?
Yeah, it's got a craft back.
May I touch it?
Yeah, why don't you touch it?
Oh, it is like
I think it's actual fabric.
Wow.
And then here's a piece of just kind of a tissue lighter paper.
It will be fun to watch Katie do things on her website, or on Facebook. She does quite a few demos, doesn't she? Just quick little demos.
You guys, if you're not following Katie Petite on Instagram or Facebook, just go out and search Katie Petite Designs and just click follow, and you'll see lots of things that she does amazing projects with this.
Right.
And these are the laser cuts. They're also printed front and back.
And then you can just pop them out and put them anywhere you want. They're on the back too?
Yeah, they're
that
printed
the
on the
first
front and back.
time we've had fronts and backs?
I think it's newer, definitely newer.
You know what that will do? If like with that leaf is going to the right and you really want it to go to the left, you can just flip it.
You can, and you also, if you're making them a little dimensional, and there's kind of sticking up, it's not going to be white.
Oh my gosh!
And then
how
this is her
smart is that?
Vintage Makers ephemera, and it's vellum. So this is all vellum ephemera, which makes it extra beautiful. So there's kind of a close up.
I
of
like
all those
that,
pieces.
and those are vellum.
That's
They're
$7.99.
so
I haven't been
pretty.
saying the prices. I don't know if you guys care. I mean, you probably do. And then there's 5 stencils, and they're really cool. They're very different. This is Ledger 1. Here's this actual stencil.
Oh, okay.
So Ledger 1, and it does look like a ledger. You could stencil this and you could write on it. And then we also have this one, which I think is really popular, Letterbox. And you could mask some of these off and just do like the script or the postmarks.
I know you're enjoying stenciling now. Do
I am
just
enjoying
really
this
draw
one.
your attention?
Oh my gosh, did you see this guest check? So I've seen stamps like this. We actually had some guest checks that we packaged up, but this is a stencil, which is really different.
And again, this only comes in the 8x6 pad, not the 12x12 papers. That's all she released.
Yep,
wasn't
it's
it?
the 2 paper packs that are 6x8.
Okay, this might have to go into my.
I think it might, Katie.
Yeah.
And this is distressed diamond, but this is larger. So this is a 6x8 stencil, which is nice.
Oh, that's a nice size. You want to put it like against that one?
Yeah,
so you can see the size wise.
Thanks, Katie. Well, and on the 6x8 papers, you know, this is going to be really nice. You don't have to worry about getting that line. You know how if you're trying to do a smaller stencil and you're worried about getting the edge.
Oh, I don't.
You're covered. So that's distressed diamond, and she has another 6x8 stencil called Fancy Flourish.
Ooh, that is fancy.
And there's the stencil.
I like that really when you flip it over, the sizes are exactly the same. Because sometimes they're smaller.
They are, yeah.
And you're not quite sure.
Then there's a couple dies and stamps.
Hello, Chris. Chris came to visit us yesterday.
Oh,
and she says, "I think I need it all." She was waiting for
well,
this.
She was, and we didn't think it came in, and Diane was able to dig it out, and eventually, so we could have it for today. This is a die called Squiggles, and in the video at the trade show, Katie commented that everybody needs little squiggles. So there's what the dies are. They're
now I would suggest getting toilet paper to put on it.
Oh yeah, that would work out really well.
Yeah, because that is smaller.
She had some behind some flowers that she did.
That's just an overall. You can use that on anything: junk journals, cards, layouts.
And
I bet it fit in a pocket page.
It probably would. Now everybody needs film
Oh,
you know, Katie and I
this is
have
hot.
cameras, film strips, anything to do with pictures and
Yes.
photography we love.
This
But
is,
it does have the little slide thing too, that with a score between it. And this is
and then it has a
$13.99.
little film strip that you could put in there if you wanted to cut it out
Oh,
exactly.
isn't it cute?
This was, I think
Oh.
several people bought this yesterday.
And Katie, when I was at the trade
Mhm.
show, she checked and it does line up with this stamp set. And this stamp set, it is called Maker's Marks.
Look at that.
And this little film is kind of a distressed film strip
Okay.
piece, but it does match up. And
Look at that one down
I think
there.
it was accidental from her response. I think it was accidental,
really?
but it does work. And this is $12.99. And that is very low priced, I'd say. That's a pretty good price. It's a bigger stamp. And
Yeah,
then
it's a good
this stamp
price point.
set is
Thank you,
called
Katie.
Maker's Sentiment Clusters. And Katie Petite told me something, and I'll share it with you guys. This has got lots of little phrases. Reach for the stars, shine bright, sending you hugs, hello friend. But it also has kind of these texture pieces. And hidden inside of this one is the word hello. And I can see it. I can see LLO, I can see an H. But she told me that that's kind of hidden in there. So now you guys know it too.
Oh, wow.
And
Isn't that, I like that. It's kind of like, where was Waldo? Where's the hello?
Exactly. And this one's called Pencil Line Arrows. And I've seen her use this on her reels. You look at this and you're kind of like, what am I going to do with that?
Oh, I like that one a lot.
Katie loves
Oh my
this one.
gosh,
It's
I
really,
love arrows
it's
though.
really good for pointing at things and just kind of filler, wouldn't you say, Katie?
Absolutely. I really like this one.
So, Katie, that's going home with Katie.
I think so.
And then
It's
she
so
also
fun.
designed these journals, and they have 12 blank pages, but these are not the journals that we've had in the past. These actually have very heavy pages for artwork.
And they're smaller. They're only 4x6s.
Oh, they're 4x6.
Yeah, so you have to think of a photo that's about as large as they are. But they would, I think, for a little junk journal for a weekend away, or just
look at I don't know if you can see the
they're stitched.
The stitched thing.
And stitched, I have learned over time, keeps it together longer than a staple.
It does help.
Mm-hmm. It does.
So I thought maybe it would tell you how it's 300 grams. I don't know how
That's
many
really
that
heavy.
Is, but the pages are really heavy. She showed me that when we were at this show.
Yeah, 100 grams is probably about traveler's notebook kind of weight, so it's a little bit heavier, but so it's very heavy.
So it's perfect for doing artwork on.
Yeah, it won't go through. It won't bleed through.
All right. Well, you know what, you guys? Oh, wait.
Oh my
I almost forgot the tapes.
Yeah.
So there are two different tapes. There is the film reel kiss cut tape, which basically means it has all kinds of little stickers on it that you just peel off.
Now, is that the one where you would peel off the backing or peel off the sticker?
You know what? I'm not sure.
Okay.
You do that with the washi tape, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I would think if you can't get them off, I would peel off the backing and just leave the stickers on the backing.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one I think is a killer.
Okay. If you want this, you need to get it because I think it's gonna
go
fly
fast.
out of here. Yeah.
This is the film reel, and these are stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And Katie, she used this while I was there at the trade show, and she just cut off different links and put it across the front of a project, and then she put up a couple other little phrases, and she was good to go.
And on her reels that she's put in the background with certain things too. And she just took like 3 or 4 and she stuck it right down on the paper, right? The amount of things that it has such potential with everything. Yeah.
The layout, this is great for scrapbooking,
yes.
Senior pictures, lots of good things.
Cards.
These are only $6.99.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
going to be a hot one.
Maker's Essentials from Katie Petite. Are we ready for the main event now, Katie?
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, we got Happy Mail that I
we're
forgot
not.
to show earlier. Almost.
Almost.
All right. So Diana sent us these cards.
Oh my.
Or sent us this card, and this is one of those cards that's kind of like a box card that stands out. But thank you, Diana. It's really sweet. She's got I don't know if those are Nouveau drops or enamel dots. They look a little Nouveau-ish, but I'm not sure. Cute little squirrel in there.
Squirrel, like our squirrel
you know
moments.
how we are with squirrels. And it says Happy Easter, love you bunches. And she loves starting out with Memory Bound in the morning. So we've got that in. And then Jody sent us a card with this sweet little bunnies. And
is that the tape?
That is the tape. I had to look at that and I'm like,
Oh,
what paper is
wow.
that? But it is the washi tape from All in Create. And it says Hippity Hoppity, which is the Tim Holtz stamp. And then look at the inside, more All in Create rectangles there cut out.
So creative.
So,
Jody from Minnesota.
Yeah, so Jody and Diana, thank you so much for the mail. We really appreciate it. Okay, boy, we got some stuff to do here, guys.
I know. Thanks for coming.
We're so happy you
Yes.
came back. I wasn't sure what to expect, but we're glad you're here.
Yes.
And
if you're a later person, welcome.
Yeah, if you're live or later or whenever you are, we love you. What we're going to show today is Tammie. Tammie works for us part-time. She's at our retreats at the hotel. She's always there. And she made up these cards for us, and it uses the Clover frame and stamp set. It uses that. It's got 2 dies, and it's got 5 stamps.
This is so fun.
And I actually stamped all the stamps so you could see the words.
Oh, thank you.
So you can see them. They're like a typewriter font, and they're not perfect, which is why I really like them, because they look kind of like an old typewriter in some ways. So it has congratulations, get well soon, best friends, good luck, and with love.
I like when the with love isn't capitalized, when things aren't capitalized.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like this. Yeah, just the first word. So I stamped them all so you could see what all of the stamps look like that come in the kit or in the stamp and die set. And then it has 2 dies, and I've got them here on this gotcha tool.
I like that.
From Sizzix. And Katie, I have one of these on my desk all the time.
So do I.
And I was really afraid I was going to lose these dies, so I stuck them right on here.
Wouldn't that from yesterday?
Yeah, we forgot to show that. Oh, yes. Okay, I see.
Well,
we
the
forgot
die.
We forgot a lot of things today.
Right.
So yesterday, Chris was here and made these adorable treat boxes. And what Katie's saying is you could use this die for one of these treat boxes.
Yeah.
And this will be on our blog soon. She made one for graduation or celebration. Here's one Chris made with candy.
Don't you?
Candy, yep.
Gosh.
So check that out if you haven't already. And Katie, you're so right. I think this die would work perfectly.
That works really well. And how much is the die?
It's $8.99.
Excellent. Very affordable.
So, all right.
And just to do some quick cards.
I'm going to show you the cards, and then we will actually die cut.
Oh.
We'll die cut it and show you how to use it. Okay.
Wonderful.
I did mention the gotcha tool. It's $19.99 from Sizzix. It's magnetic. It's a lifesaver if you are doing any type of projects and you have dies. Because don't you, Katie, do you ever lose your dies?
Nope.
Yeah. We need a polygraph test here, everybody.
Fail.
So you can, as you're using them, you can just stick them on here. Or if you know what you're going to use, you can stick it on here. It lays flat. I like to keep
to set it up.
I like to set mine up like that.
Mic check for Kelly.
That's weird.
We'll turn it on and
I might have been leaning down.
Oh,
all right. So let's look at Tammie's cards. And Tammie, a huge shout out to you. I know you're working at your real job today. She made these cards, and she's a fabulous card maker.
She is. She does wonderful work.
She works part-time for us. And
you'll see her on the weekends.
Yeah, on the weekends and at the crafts. Yep. So she's got the get well soon. She's got both dies here. She cut the white out of the little stitch piece and then the little floral piece she did in the purple to match the border.
Isn't that sweet?
It is. These I think you could call clean and simple.
And you could definitely, even if you wanted to make them into little note cards. You could
my gosh,
yes. Too.
And
Donna says she's on the overload with this cool new stuff. And
Donna, we've
only started.
Oh my gosh. So
we just started.
I do want to mention she's used some foam adhesive, so she's popped this up.
I love the black.
It's a nice contrast, isn't it?
What a good, you could use the congratulations for graduation.
Yeah, you could.
I was going to say, what's coming up, Kelly? Graduation.
Graduation is coming up. Now, what you also could do, Katie, I just thought of this.
Yeah.
If you don't want the flowers, you could just trim those right off.
You could.
And have a double
You could put a little
matting.
Dot of, or a little sequence right in the middle of each one of those.
Oh, some little nouveau drops.
Yes.
Some blue on this card would be great. Here's another one that says good luck.
That's like a St. Patrick's card.
It is.
But it doesn't have to be, because you can always use good luck.
I think we needed good luck earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, you know.
And you know what?
What?
Janet is so amazing. She put the Meet Tammie
Oh
up,
my
a link.
goodness, she did.
So thank you, Janet.
Tammie's she's a peach, isn't she?
Yes. And a lot of the papers she's used are from the petite prints, from the Doodlebug petite prints, which are perfect for cards because they're a smaller print. Thus, petite prints. Right, Katie?
Yeah. Good job explaining that.
And this is the book fold card that we've done quite a few times. And you notice how she put the white background to make everything pop. I just think this is really a neat card.
Again, if you see the screen go black, it says DC. I am focusing in.
And here she's used some metallic sparkle paper behind the greetings.
I was just thinking how pretty the new Katie Petite line would be, and then that fabric paper behind there popped into my mind.
It would.
To use that. Oh my goodness.
Because it's not really burlap looking, it's more fabric-y looking.
Oh, wow.
Now here's a stripe, so if you've got, we don't want to make you dizzy, but I feel like I should spin it.
Okay, thank you.
Don't want you to get dizzy, anybody. But there's a stripe, and she's got good luck. And then this isn't the sweet forget well soon.
Oh, it is.
Now this is tricky, everyone. So I want to point this out. She's got the white die cut on Get Well Soon. Then she has the black, and then she has another white because the flowers are different from the black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, white and black,
saying.
and it's all one die, but she's cut it out a couple times.
Okay.
So very, very cool technique.
Yeah.
But wait.
But wait.
There's more. Check this one out.
Oh my, how did she do that?
So this is another Get Well Soon where she has done the phrase in white, and then she's got the black matte, and then she's got multicolored on the flowers. You guys, it's one die, so she cut it out with some reds and pinks, and then just
trimmed off the ones that she didn't want.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Very clever.
Tammie, that's what I like, and hopefully you guys like it too, because we're showing you how to go a little beyond, above and beyond what the normal die is used for. I like it. I think she did a really good job with it. She did. Okay, so let's show you how to use that because it's not tricky, but there are two parts to this. I'm going to grab the Misty, and the Misty is the most incredible stamp tool invented, and we are going to go ahead and stamp. I just put 3 of the stamps on here, so let's go ahead and stamp those. And I brought in my archival ink. And I'm just stamping them. You could stamp this right on your card or your project if you wanted to. I'm stamping it on a separate sheet of paper. And then I recommend a stamp pendable if you have a stamp positioning tool. The stamp pendable is kind of like a air hockey puck. And it's got felt on it, but it's a good way to put even pressure. You know, you see people go like this. And I really like to just go like that.
Or
and then
pull your sleeve down and push it on. Yeah.
And I see that With Love needs a little more ink, so I'm going to put a little more ink on With Love.
And that's what's great is that you just add a little bit more ink, but it's going to stamp it in the exact same place.
It does. It holds it exactly where you want it. And Katie, sometimes I think cutting out words are the hardest to cut out. So I went ahead and I cut out 3 different of the phrases, and I think we'll do best friends. I'm going to just roughly cut this out because I brought in the Sidekick from Sizzix rather than the big machine.
Handiest little tool.
Oh my gosh, it is really good. So we're going to do best friends just to give you an idea. So I brought in the Sidekick, which is the Sizzix kind of small cutting machine. And I don't think I gave Doug this to put on the calendar, but Janet can link it for you. It's really nice because it's a smaller surface and you're not cranking as much. So if you're doing something little like we are, it works really handy dandy. So I'm going to get my die off of the my little magnetic thing, and I'm going to use, I brought in some of these Spellbinders crafty tape because that's Memory Bound's favorite craft tape. It's sticky but not too sticky, because I'm afraid this die might slip. I put this right in the middle of I got to move this over. Let me move this over here, guys. I'll put it on the table crack.
Well, it might not.
I don't think it'll latch, so I'm going to put it on the other side of the table crack, which So because I don't want this to move around while I'm putting it through the die cutting machine, I'm just going to put a little bit of this tape on it. I'm going to line it up.
Very nice. Good lining up.
Good to line it up good, Katie?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
and
lined
then
it up real
I've
well.
got my cutting pads here. And we're going to go ahead and you put it between our two cutting pads. And maybe you'll see how easy this is rather than doing the big shot.
It's just handier. I know a lot of people take them to the crops, or if they're going someplace to do a cropping, or they take the little guy with them.
So look at that.
Oh, very nice.
Isn't that
Oh, here,
cute?
I have to focus on it.
That doesn't
Hang
look
it
too
right
bad,
there.
does it?
It's a little blurry. There, now we can see it really good.
So there's our best friends. And then I've already cut out some of the little
nice.
clover pieces. So all we need to do is attach this.
Oh, I love the red.
Yeah.
How about you throw that die on the gotcha?
Oh, see, I've already, all right, where did it go? See,
There
I've
you go.
already,
Yep.
thank you, Katie. So
You're
I just stuck
welcome.
it right on there.
Made me nervous.
That's
seeing
what,
it.
that I know. And I was afraid this morning when I went to do it that I was going to lose them. So this fits perfectly.
Now I might have to use a tweezer to put that.
And if I would, I should have brought some, but I didn't. But I can just slide it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, people can. I myself have to use a tweezer.
So
But that does look good.
I think it looks pretty darn
Yeah.
good. What do you guys think?
And I agree with Val. The stitching around the edge just makes it. The
It
details
does.
of it.
And
I
you know,
like that a
Katie,
lot.
you mentioned you could use it in Chris's little boxes for the opening.
Yeah,
But if you have other small phrases, you could probably put those in there
absolutely.
also. And or maybe put in a date stamp right there
Yeah.
if you're marking something. So that is
So
how you
cute.
use the
Just like that.
I
Even
know.
if
I
you
feel
did
like
monochromatic
been
with the white.
leading up to all of this. Now she must have. So I could probably cut off.
I would cut off the ones
You
that
could
you
cut
don't
off-
want.
Okay, this is not planned. Oh my gosh,
We're
here
going
we go.
rogue. Here we go. Here she goes. Hold on, everybody.
Hold on to your hats.
Yep. Because we're trotting down a different
I
path.
should have brought. I took my tweezers out of my thing, so I'll just do a couple to give you an idea what
Are you
you
gonna
can
cut 'em?
do. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you can do is this is my base. So I'm just going to put a little glue on a couple of these just to give you an idea what you can do. But I don't have tweezers, so you know I'll do the best I can.
I will tell you, Kelly, I have no idea what you're doing. Oh, you're gonna do it that way.
I'm gonna just do this, and I'm gonna put this right on
You
top.
definitely need a tweezer, don't you?
I do need tweezers, but it's okay.
Is
I
the
think
film strip
everybody
a washi
understands.
tape, Angie? The film strip is actually a sticker.
They call it PET tape.
Do you know what that sounds?
I don't, and I wanted to ask and I didn't, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't ask.
That's all right. We'll
everybody.
figure out. Or maybe somebody knows what PET sounds.
So it's washi
What's
tape
it
is
for?
kind of light, and it's not light at all. And I'm just,
And washi tape. Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're
so I'm just putting the
green
flowers on top.
stems.
Yeah,
Oh, Kelly,
which
that
is different,
nice.
a little different than what Tammie did.
I like that though. And then you could
But-
put a little doodad of center.
Yeah. So I
That
love
is-
that idea too,
Look at
Katie, that you
that.
had to put something in the middle that you could put there.
But what a cute card if you would cut another white and then emboss the white, and you would have a nice little monochromatic card with the background.
You would, and I think it'd be really cute. And this Clover frame is only $8.99 for the stamp and the dies.
And we've shown how many cards that you can make with it.
I think Tammie had 10.
Wow. And you're making.
I didn't quite get that one on correctly, but I think you
it
get the
works.
idea that you can do other things with it, like Tammie did here.
Oh, Val,
Like she did
Posca
here.
pen. Put a
Oh
Posca
my
pen.
gosh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. Yeah.
You definitely could do the Posca pen. And
Absolutely.
Katie, I had a Posca pen in my container,
Do you?
but I did not. I do.
Yay.
Now the Posca pens, they're like paint pens, and they're really fun because you can mark on just about anything. But you do have to
shake it.
shake it, baby.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Let's cut out another one, Katie,
Okay.
and then we'll let people go here.
Or are you gonna use a different color so we have different color flowers?
I'm not, because
Okay.
this is all I brought.
All right. No pressure.
Okay,
Yeah, I like this idea with the stems being green.
What I did find also,
Yeah.
everyone, is it cuts really nice.
And it's so small, so that is huge.
Yeah, look how nice this
Oh,
just
it does
cuts.
cut.
It just falls out.
Isn't that so satisfying?
It is really. When they just fall out,
Yeah.
you love it. There's a couple little pieces you just poke through, but
Because when they don't cut out, nothing's more frustrating with a
so
cutting
Katie, I
die.
think were you suggesting that we put the Posca pen in the centers?
Yeah, that was Val's idea.
All right, Val,
Yeah.
we love it.
Oh my goodness, Stacy has shared what the PET
Oh, what
tape
is it? Tell us what it is.
Polydiene terra.
Sounds chemical.
Two very long words. So I know I know exactly.
Oh my gosh, Stacy, that is amazing. She must be a chemist or something. So we had the idea to just put dots in the middle here, and I do love this. We talked about putting gems here, Nouveau drops, and this is just the Posca pen.
Oh, it just like is like spring. You
It
have
is,
spring
it
on
is
your
spring.
card with just
We got
things popping
spring
up.
happening, guys.
Oh.
All right. Well, Katie, do we have any questions? And look, I even put my dies back on my
Yay.
tool here so I don't lose them
Yeah.
before I'm ready to
I
pack
love
them
that
back
thing.
up.
Can you hold the card up to the
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, look at that.
Well, this is my one that I cut up at the bottom, but you can see the other two.
Oh, those are so sweet.
So a huge shout out to Tammie, you guys, for doing this for us, designing these cards, showing us all the cool things you can do with the Clover frame.
Well, I am excited about a Posca pen. I love Posca pens.
Well, you do. You're the Posca queen.
Touch, and I forget about it though.
And then remember, even if you just want it for the words, it's got really good, good verbiage here.
Those are.
All right. Well, Katie.
Yes.
Are we ready to go?
Kelly.
Are we ready to say goodbye to everybody?
I'm going to switch the camera over to you.
We've got quite a pile here.
And we're going to switch in 3,
all right, 2, 1.
Switch. Kelly, yes.
All right.
Oh, I got to. There we go.
Are we there?
We are.
Are we there yet?
We're there. You're in the corner like you're in timeout.
I know,
but you're
that's
not
why
in
I moved
timeout.
over here to the middle.
Okay, you're
so I'm not in
perfect.
the corner. Well, anyway,
perfect.
Katie, thanks for all your help.
Hope I better focus here. You're a little
all of you, we appreciate you coming back for a second round today. We're sorry we had internet issues. And
yeah, and I'm sorry. I think it looks like Kelly might be. Oh, there you go.
Am I blurry?
No, you are, but we're really still.
We're more sorry than you know because when we don't have internet for our video, we don't have internet to run our store either.
Yeah. It makes us very sad.
It's a big problem, but it didn't. It was short-lived, and we got through it. It's back.
We're good to go.
We came back a second time. You came back, and maybe you're watching later, and you don't even know what happened. But
well, they started with part 1. They probably do.
Well, if you see it's part 2, you probably you have a clue. But thanks, Katie, for all your help. Janet, thanks for coming back also. And tomorrow we're going to be here, and we are just going to show you a new product like crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So get your coffee, get a pencil, whatever you need. We've got all 5 collections from Simple Stories. And we have some things we didn't even show today because there's only so many hours in a day.
We don't want to overwhelm you.
Yeah,
which we probably already did.
I'm overwhelmed. When I look at our table, it's kind of messy. But
yeah, no, we're good.
Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a crafty day. If you have questions, just give us a call or send us an email. We'd love to help you. And if you're in the area, stop in. We're here till 4 today. And then we're here the whole rest of the week. And Katie and I will be here together again on Monday, won't we, Katie?
Yes, we will. Well, we're here tomorrow
We're here tomorrow too.
Get together. But yeah, Monday.
Here today, here tomorrow, here on Monday. So we'll be kicking off National Scrapbook Week. So have a fantastic day, everyone.
Thank you.